Hello, this is going to be a video about using inspiration to help create a lesson in Moodle, and the lesson in Moodle has branches. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit of my Moodle shell. We are going to put our question in section 11. And what we'll be doing is adding an activity. The activity we are adding is called a lesson. So technically this is a drop-down menu, even though it's doing a drop-up, but there are lots of things that you can create when you're working in Moodle. We are going to create a lesson. I started designing the lesson in Inspiration by drawing a mind map, and the big question that we're going to answer through this lesson is, why does salt dissolve in water? So adding a new lesson to topic 11, the name is Why Does Salt Dissolve in Water? In Inspiration, I go through, I start planning out more ideas on how I'm going to build and branch the question. And so we go back to the lesson, and I'm going to leave it at all of its default settings. I'm not changing anything. Again, these are all the default settings. And we did save and display. You may be thinking, but you didn't put any questions in there. That's because it's the next part where we get into questions. And I chose to add a question page because, as you can see, adding a question page, I could do multiple choice, true, false, short answer, numerical, matching, or an essay. Multiple choice is chosen by default. I want to do an essay. So I will be doing the essay because that is the final point of the question. In the end, I want students to write an essay, explain the process of dissolving. Down here it says add a question page. They're talking about this question page. They're not asking you if you want to create another one. They're talking about this actual question page. So you want to push on or click on add a question page. And you can see that it inserted the page, an essay question, explain dissolving. And I set up the jump to end of lesson. This is the plan again. And now we are going to add a branch table before the essay question, not after. And the branch table we're adding is, why does salt dissolve in water? I'm going to copy and paste from the inspiration plan. This is an example of a help page from Moodle. And for default, I just have them set up at the moment for jumps to go to the next page. So I'm putting in a cluster so that all of these wrong answers can land in the same place. In this case, I do not want to make a specific follow-up question for each wrong answer, so I will cluster their next step together. And we are now out of time. Thank you for listening.